Morning started at 5. We were in the truck by 6, at the lumber yard by 7:30.
Chevy step side, short bed, extended.
Got all loaded up, added the red flag, and hit the road. Got to the site, and immediately got to working on the joists. Had to put the remaining 16 footers in, 8 footers in. That was several hours worth of work. It was a cool morning, in the 30s and 40s. It was still very hard work though. And by the time we were about halfway done with that, the girls were cooking lunch, which was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hot dogs and beans and chips, served up by some of the prettiest helpers around. And that we didn't have to stop to mess with it. We came and ate when they called us, and we were able to continue working. I think there's something to be said for younger ladies learning how to bust butt like that.
When you're a professional, you measure stuff right. When you're a couple of nearly 40 computer guys, you measure stuff ish. Then you get ratchet straps. You rig them together in a loose conglomeration here that may or may not result in somebody dying. But since there are no building codes here, and no OSHA inspectors here, and most importantly, no wives here, we're going to run with it. It's probably going to work. Peace. Who needs to be a pro when you got ratchet straps? That right there, y'all, is tight. Due to that contraption and a little redneck ingenuity with some hammers and stuff. He's the redneck.
With that major feat of engineering under our belts, we continued on laying the 8-foot joists. I had to ski across the joists because my abdomen was too robust to fit between them at this point. That was humiliating. And yeah, anyway, moving on. We continued to get the work done. It went well.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the top of my subfloor. It's in, it's solid, square, level, and 40 seconds till 3 o'clock. We've got about 3 hours of sunlight. We're gonna deck this baby.
We thought the hard part was behind us here. Heck, all we had to do was lay some Advantech down, right? How hard could that be? Let me say, by 3:30 in the afternoon, we were already whipped. So we commenced getting after it. These things were heavier than we remembered them, 10 hours earlier in the morning. But we did manage to get them all up there. And we screwed in a bunch. We had a fantastic help. I was so proud of these girls getting after it. 8, 10, 11 years old and literally building the house they're going to grow up in. By this point, we are whipped. And we've still got work to go. Yeah, I mean, you're working for yourself, but it doesn't mean that stuff's not still very heavy. So we ended the day off by getting everything in place and zipping screws in. As of right now, 10 o'clock Sunday night, I've still got to run about 200 feet of screws, but just out of time, out of energy, and I'll try to knock it out this week. Had a couple of New York strip steaks over a fire, grilled those up about 5:30, and we came back from the dead.
Looking out where my back door's gonna be. Behold, success.